Hey everybody, Dr. Ben here. So I wanted to give you a tool you can put in your tool belt to deal with anxiety. Because I don't know about you, but in the year 2020, with all that's going on in the world, it's kind of hard to not get stressed out, kind of hard to not get anxious. So I wanted to introduce you to something that you may or may not have heard of before, but I found that it's extremely powerful for helping us navigate through what's going on in the world today. And I've had some times where my anxiety spiked to like a 10, and I used this, and sometimes within a matter of seconds, it brought it from a 10 to a 1 or a 2. Will it get you that result every time? No, but it is extremely powerful. It works. We have lots of science to back this up, but I would say the best thing to do is to try for yourself. So this is called emotional freedom technique, or tapping, and this basically works by tapping on different acupuncture meridians with your hands, like so. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through some of the common tapping points. So we have the karate chop point on the hand, what's called the hypothenar eminence, if you want to get anatomical. Midpoint of the eyebrows, like where the eyebrows end in the middle. If you have a unibrow, just hit this spot. Okay, side of the eye, next spot. Not the temple, side of the eye. All right. Underneath the eye, right here, right about here. Underneath the nose, upper lip. Okay. Soul patch, underneath the bottom lip, above the chin, right here. Okay. Collarbones, about you find where the collarbone kind of hits the sternum and you go about an inch this way. It's right here. Or you can just hit one like this. Last one is under the armpit, so about 3 inches under the armpit, just hitting about here. Well, it's not even the last one. There's a couple more. So there's what's called the 9 gamma point, which is between right here. Okay. Tapping on that point, you can tap the wrists together. And then there's the top of the head. And so tapping on these points relieves anxiety, gets you out of that fight or flight mode, tells the amygdala to calm down. And it's best done while reciting affirmations. So it's basically a 3-step process. We're going to acknowledge what we're feeling, we're going to acknowledge where we're feeling it, and we're going to tell ourselves that we love and accept ourselves even though they're feeling that. And then fourth, I guess there's a 4th step, we're going to say what we choose to feel instead. So here's an example. We'll start with the karate chop point. So even though I'm feeling intense amount of anxiety right now, I'm feeling anxiety like a tension in my chest. You want to acknowledge where it is and what it feels like. Even though I'm feeling so much anxiety right now, I choose to completely love and accept myself. I choose to completely love and accept myself in this moment. Even though I'm feeling this anxiety, this tightness in my chest, even though it's really intense and I just feel so overwhelmed, I completely love and accept myself. And so this is what you want to say, okay? Even though I'm feeling this anxiety, completely love and accept it. And I've been doing this tapping for a little while now. It's kind of mitigated. Then you can say, in this moment, instead, I choose to feel relaxed. In this moment, instead, I choose to feel calm. In this moment, instead, I choose to feel focused. In this moment, instead, I choose to feel at peace. You may have to run through this algorithm for 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on what's going on. Here, just in a couple of minutes, my anxiety is probably a 4 before I started making this video. It is safely at a 0. I feel fantastic. And so this is a tool that you can use in your tool belt. Tapping is just one tool to mitigate stress and anxiety. And now you know if you have an autoimmune disease that stress can make your symptoms much worse. But to truly heal from autoimmune disease, you need a holistic approach that incorporates much more than just stress management. That's why I've created a free ebook called the Autoimmune Recovery Blueprint. Click the link below and download your copy. This guide is everything I wish I had 10 years ago when I came down with an autoimmune disease and doctors couldn't help me and I had to figure it out on my own. I pass this knowledge on to you in the form of a free ebook, which you can download simply by clicking the link below.